Hello everyone. I hope you all are busy preparing your full application for Research Leaders 2025 Fellowship Program. In past couple of days, we received many queries from the applicants, so this presentation is to clarify your doubts and give some guidance to write a high quality research proposal. So our first and the most important advice is that please follow the instructions provided in red text in all templates. Now I will start with application part A, which has two forms, part A1 and part A2. Here I am only highlighting those sections which require more attention. So moving on to the application part A1, section 1. While providing the full title and short title of your research proposal, please respect the character limit. Full title should be maximum 200 characters including space, and short title should have maximum 10 characters. If your proposal full or short titles will have more characters than the provided limit, then we remove extra characters before giving it to the evaluators. In this case, if your proposal titles won't complement your research project, then it is expected that you will lose some scores. Another important point is that all Research Leaders 2025 applicants will have three-member supervisory committee, one supervisor from CHAGISC, one supervisor from outgoing phase host organization, and third member. If you are incorporating secondment, then third member would be your secondment supervisor. If you are not incorporating secondment, then third member could be an expert from complementary discipline, from academic or non-academic sector. Please remember that you can't have more than three supervisors for your application. Now, section 4, you need to provide the information about your outgoing phase host organization. And to fill out this section, please see the definition and information provided in the appendix 3 of the call document. Now, section 7, ethics table. So this table should be completed as an essential part of your proposal. So you have to answer yes or no to all the questions. If you answer yes to any question, then you have to provide additional information in part B2 form in section 5. And you can also get advice and guidance from your primary or outgoing phase supervisors while completing this ethics self-assessment. Now moving on to the application part A2. We received many queries from the applicants about the experienced researcher status, that how to fill this information here. So at the deadline for receipt of full application, that means 10th January 2020, if you are in possession of doctoral degree, then you have to write yes in option A. And if you said yes to option A, then you provide the information in these two tables. Here you have to write the date which is written in your PhD degree certificate. And here in this table, you need to provide information regarding your doctoral degree. For example, qualification type and name, institution or university name where you got your PhD degree, country name where the institution is located, your PhD supervisor name, title of your PhD thesis, and the date when you received your PhD degree. Please note that the information provided in this section must correspond with the relevant official transcripts. Now, if you haven't awarded the doctoral degree, then you have to choose option B and need to provide information in this table. Here you write the date when you were awarded your undergraduate degree. Then, if you obtain any other degree or master's degree after your undergraduate degree, then give the information here. For example, a institution name, type of qualification, start and finish date. That means when your degree was awarded. Now, here you provide the number of months you have spent in research activity and the proportion of research activity while doing this degree. Uh, Here I gave you an example. If your master's was for 24 months and you spent 9 months in research project, then your proportion would be 37.5%. And based on this calculation and formula, you can calculate your own duration of research activity. Now, if you have joined PhD directly after your undergraduate degree, then you don't need to provide information in these two sections. Here you provide the start date and expected PhD awarding date. Then here you provide the number of months you have been involved in research activities in during your PhD degree. So from start date until the full application deadline, that means 10th January 2020. Then if you were employee in any organization for research work after your undergraduate degree, then fill up the information in this section by providing institution name, start and finish date, and number of months you have spent in research during the employment. Finally, here you provide the total number of research experience in months, like masters plus PhDs plus other position where relevant. And please note that we may ask the documentary evidence after the full application deadline for the confirmation. Now, we also receive the queries related to the location of the fellowship. So, if you are an EU national, then say yes to this question, and you don't need to give answer to below three questions. But if you are not EU national, then say no to this question and answer the below questions. Now, if you are not EU national but your outgoing phase or secondment host country other than EU member state or associated country, then say yes and provide information about have you spent 5 consecutive years on full-time research activity in EU member state or associated country in yes or no, and if yes, then give details outlining the location and start and end date of full-time research activity. Now, all applicants have to give information in this section. So, here you have to justify that you will able to secure right to live and work in your proposed outgoing phase host country. Here you can write that what kind of visa you will apply, and you can also ask your outgoing host that what type of procedure they follow if they are hiring any international candidate. I suppose your outgoing phase host supervisor or HR department would advise you. In Ireland, Czech has issued the hosting agreement for non-European researchers, and these hosting agreement allow them to live and work in Ireland. So I suppose in each country would have something similar hosting procedure. So you can mention this procedure in this section. Then here, if you do not plan to include secondment, then add no secondment or not applicable to this section. But if you are incorporating secondment, then describe how you will secure right to live and work in secondment host country uh, with the information just I described before in the earlier point. Now, in section 6 is the application declaration, which is a vital part of your application. So, by completing this section, you are giving right to us to process your application. So, please tick all the boxes, sign it, and write the date. Then scan the document with high resolution and incorporate into a PDF file. So, finally, you will have your Part A2 application in a single PDF file. If you are not completing this section, then we can't process your application further for evaluation purposes. So don't forget to include this section. And if you still have any question related to application part A1 or A2 forms, then email us on researchleaders2025@chagas.ie with relevant information and we will get back to you ASAP. Thank you very much for your time.